Hello and welcome everybody from Australia, from Brisbane. I will tell you more interesting information about the city and about the country. Now let's go on a cruising trip to the North Stradbroke Island, which is the second largest sand island of the world. Actually, it was a huge island which split in 1896 in a natural way, and now the North Stradbroke Island is separated by the jumping pin channel from the South Stradbroke Island, and well, this island is like 30 kilometers far from the central business district of Brisbane. We will see a lot of natural attractions. We'll also go on a nice hiking trip, which is one of the most beautiful hiking trails of Australia. So yeah, it will be worth to watch this vlog because we will walk in the nature, and this island is absolutely amazing. So yeah, I really recommend to watch the complete vlog. How can you book this trip? There are several ways. Of course, you can find a local tour agency and book there, or well, I booked on TripAdvisor. The price is depending on the season. I planned this trip on the December of 2023, and that time I saw on TripAdvisor that the prices are higher, 130 US dollars. Well, I was thinking it's expensive, but I came here in the April of 2024, and now it was 85 US dollars to book this trip. Yeah, this is just for your information. Let's get started and let's go on this beautiful cruising trip to Straddie. This is how locals colloquially call this island. Well, as I mentioned before, it is split in two. South Stradbroke Island cannot be visited currently because there is a legal dispute about the ownership, and hotels and resorts and tour agencies are closed on the south part, on the South Island, so we cannot visit that one. But well, I will promise you that North Stradbroke Island will be absolutely amazing. So let's get started. So we will board this ship with our van, but we as passengers, we can of course leave the van and enjoy the cruising trip. Now we are crossing through the Moreton Bay, and over there is the North Stradbroke Island, which together with the South Stradbroke Island and with the Moreton Island form a natural barrier between the Moreton Bay and the Coral Sea. So after the islands you can find the Coral Sea. And of course we'll also go to the Moreton Island, which is also very beautiful. That will be a separate vlog, the recording of another day. We arrived to our first stop, which is the Brown Lake. It is a quartz sand lake, and the yellow-brown coloring of the sand is caused by the sesquioxide coating on the quartz grains. It's a popular swimming and picnic spot, but if you come here alone, then you can also use the barbecue and picnic facilities. Well, I got only 20 minutes here as part of the tour. Very beautiful colors. The lake is also of a cultural significance to the Kangaroos people, as they possess a spiritual and physical relationship with the ecosystem. The indigenous population care for and protect the landscape, also sharing traditional environmental management knowledge. The Aboriginal people of the Brown Lake area, the Kangaroos people, associate the area very strongly with women and children, so only women can speak for Brown Lake, and women are responsible by law to care for manage the lake and its resources. The lake is also a ceremonial place at which women only ritualistic activities take place. For example, the rainbow serpent, which is a symbol of water, fertility and well-being in Aboriginal culture, is known to inhabit Brown Lake, and as a sign of respect to this spirit and to the old ancestors watching over the lake, the Kangaroos woman would ask permission before they would enter the lake. Ripples on the water meant permission was denied, while the smooth lake meant women and children were free to enter. The rainbow serpent or rainbow snake is a common deity, often seen as the creator god, known by numerous different names. Is a common motif in the art and religion of many Aboriginal Australian peoples. Much like the archetypal mother goddess, the rainbow serpent creates land and diversity for the Aboriginal people, but when disturbed can bring great chaos. The Brown Lake is 1 kilometer in length. There are also many beautiful trees, and if you're very lucky, then you can spot a koala. But it's very hard because they sleep 20 hours in a day, and they're eating eucalyptus 4 hours, which doesn't give so much energy to them. That's why they are sleeping so much. So we can find here also many eucalyptus trees. Absolutely breathtaking view. This is the main beach in front of us. We need to ask for permission from the Kangaroos people's elderly to walk through the island. You can see the beach is very long. So this is the Gorge Walk, 1.2 kilometers long, and we will have absolutely splendid view over the ocean. Actually, it's called the Coral Sea, but it's part of the Pacific Ocean. Incredible sight. So this is what I meant with the natural wave breaker, that the Stradbroke Islands are like a natural wave breaker for the Moreton Bay. You can see the waves are really huge, and on the other side of the island it's really calm. Absolutely amazing view. There are two kangaroos. They are just chilling in the shadow. So this is considered one of the most beautiful walkways of Australia. We always have absolute breathtaking view of the gorge and beautiful sea. Very strong waves indeed.
Realised not having dogs for no dogs for 2 months. I don't know, something else was, you know, we do a bit of travelling. I'm like, oh, yeah.
The next stop is the Cylinder Beach. Very nice natural lake. The water remained after high tide. These were done by crabs, small crabs. I already saw one, but it vanished very fast. They are running very fast. Absolutely beautiful weather, it's 24 Celsius degrees. Really sunny, even though over there some clouds are gaining together. Maybe it will bring a shower. Oh, there is also a dog having fun at the beach. Cylinder Beach is the most popular swimming beach on North Stradbroke Island. It has been voted Queensland's best beach by Surf Life Saving Queensland, not once but twice, in 2018 and again in 2019. And probably also after, but I don't have all the information about this. The waves at the cylinder are often smaller, and therefore it is perfect for sunbathing and swimming during good weather conditions. But now, as you can see, the waves are really huge, so it's more suitable for surfing. During strong southerly winds, there is a side sweep that may carry you parallel to the beach, so it can be dangerous. So actually Cylinder Beach is also favorite with surfers when the conditions are right. I think now they are really right. Sometimes also lifeguards and lifesavers patrol this beach. I didn't see any this time, but maybe they come later. So the lower waves and fine sand maintain a usually wide low gradient beach fronted by a continuous bar with the mobile sand waves and bars extended up to 200 meters off the beach. Cylinder Beach was named due to the acetylene gas cylinders used for light that were landed there during the construction of Point Lookout Lighthouse in 1932. So the island is literally huge. It measures 275 square kilometers. It is 38 kilometers long and 11 kilometers wide. So, as I mentioned before, this is the second largest sand island in the world, and we will visit in the next vlogs the third largest sand island, which is the Moreton Island. That is also located in the state of Queensland, so I can visit these two. But also the first largest sand island, it is also located in Australia, but it's actually more far from me, so I will not visit that. Actually, I forgot the name. It's something beginning with F. I think it's Flinders or something like that. Well, I will add as caption what is the real name of the island. I cannot remember all the data. Well, maybe you are surprised that I tell so many information in the vlog. I think that's already enough to remember. I can also make some mistakes. Matthew Flinders, a British navigator and cartographer, was the first European who set foot on this island. He was seeking for fresh water, and he was admiring that the local Aboriginal people were so friendly, and they were also very, very healthy. It is also an interesting story how the island got its name. In 1823, three shipwrecked sailors from Sydney spent time on the island after they were washed ashore on Moreton Island. The local Aboriginal people supplied them with food and shelter, and even gave them a canoe to help them on their way. Their experiences prompted interest in the Moreton Bay area, and in 1827 Governor Ralph Darling came from Sydney aboard HMS Rainbow, giving the name Stradbroke Island and Dunwich to the local settlement. In honor of the commander of the ship, Captain Henry John Roos, whose family held the titles Earl of Stradbroke and Viscount of Dunwich. North Stradbroke Island is home to rare, vulnerable, endangered and near threatened animals. Most of them are migratory birds and frogs. There are 780 plant species recorded for the island, 599 native and 181 introduced species. The island also has over 100 freshwater lakes and wetlands, and contains significant groundwater resources which are accessed by local communities and the sand mining company. So the Cylinder Beach is located on the Point Lookout, which is a headland, a small coastal town and a locality on the eastern coast of North Stradbroke Island. At the 2021 census, the locality of Point Lookout had a population of 785 people. Point Lookout is Queensland's most easterly point, and it was sighted and named by James Cook on the HMS Endeavour during his exploration of the east coast of Australia on the 17th May of 1770. There is also a monument by a local artist which commemorates the naming of Point Lookout by James Cook in 1770, but because of lack of time we will not be able to find that monument, and we cannot visit it. We still have one more stop during this tour. The island is divided into 4 localities. Dunwich, the largest, Amity and Point Lookout are small towns, while the rest of the island is in the locality of North Stradbroke Island. All these localities are within the city of Redland, so it's not actually Brisbane. In the administrative point of view, it is belonging to Redland. This is the Flinders Beach at the Amity Point. It stretches 8 kilometers long. It is a wide, soft, nice beach, but it is not patrolled, so you should take care if you want to swim here. Sometimes waves are higher than 1 meter, and it's easy to get here because over there is a car park, so you can approach it easily. I read that you can swim here, but you just need to be careful. And I forgot to mention that across the sea over there you can see the Moreton Island already. Amity Point is a small seaside village that enjoys beautiful sunsets over the bay. Here the waters are calm and the area is a favorite place for spotting dolphins and pelicans. Amity is great for kayaking and fishing. So over there is a fisherman, but it's against the sun, so I don't know if the recording is good for it, but there's also a small beach, a fenced area, so you cannot disturb the fishermen, and also they don't disturb you. And over there is pretty calm, so there are some people swimming. I don't think we will be so lucky to spot some dolphins. So this small beach is the Amity Point beach. I forgot to mention that in local Kandamuka language the island's name is Minjeriba. So this was the first episode of the Australian vlogs. More will follow, so stay tuned. I hope that you enjoyed this content about the North Stradbroke Island, and if that's so, please subscribe to my channel if you didn't do it yet. It's very important to push on the bell icon, because this is how you get notified about the new contents. Have a nice day and goodbye.
Oh, that's la la life. That's la la life. Baby, let it be. Enjoy